they could get her, to come out. But there's only so much that neighbors can do, right? Okay.
Concern me. What are doing that, concern me. So, things will be going wrong.
And that's exactly what is happening. A lot of people are pretending like this topic does not concern them, and you know, rumors have it that neighbors were aware that this thing happened, and if not for the intervention of one of the ladies who got the girl out on time, we only would have imagined what would have happened further, because she was already bleeding and bleeding very much to the point they had to rush her to a hospital and decided, you know what, instead of staying in this house so this woman does not, endanger your life further, they had to send her to Warri that same night.
And that woman is still there out there, and she's just there.
And she's just there. That is the sad thing
It's
about
so
it.
wrong now. No, no, it's so wrong. I don't know what I'm not trying to protect her. Maybe she kind of someone really like in quotes special around their neighborhood.
Not really. There's nothing special about you breaking somebody's head now. That
No, I don't
specialty,
see
that
she's
specialty
making quotes
flies through the window.
authority. Maybe she's been scared, something like that.
Let's just put it in the sense that people tend to be nonchalant when it does not concern their ward. So it's more or less like me and this woman, this is how she behaves on a normal. You know what? This is part of her episode. We will get over it with time. But how long can we keep on getting over situations like
That's
that?
the thing. There are people out there listening to you that have like kids like this in their compound, maybe general area. They will actually awaken and try.
Yeah.
You don't need to come out and confront the person physically. You could do that even if you don't want to report to the police. The fear of they might ask you questions. You can go to authorities. You can even go to all these media houses and let them do their job.
In case you're scared, let me say Agasina or Yapo in a Shishi or that kind of thing. You can go to media houses.
Thank you for bringing this thing out, though. I'm sure people out there, are going to be musician.
Absolutely.
So nice now. My anger right now.
What?
I
Tell
want to
me.
hear that maybe the woman is cooling off somewhere. She's been arrested or something. But my anger, she's still out there.
She's still out there, oh, very nonchalant about the situation, like nothing happened.
It's not even about saving the woman. It's from the roots. This is her character. She needs to be taught some lessons. What if now she goes out there and brings someone again to the house? The cycle continues.
Absolutely. And that cycle never gets broken unless somebody out there is courageous enough to handle it appropriately. Anyway, we're taking more calls. Unfortunately, the network was very rude to cut that lovely lady off who was giving very insightful comments about the situation on ground. Anyway, we're taking more calls right here on Volt Express and hoping that every single one of you can call in, because today is a special Tuesday, and not just special to me, special to the entire world, because we're celebrating Grace. Our African artists made us proud, and we're also celebrating the fact that we have people with conscience still very much breathing out there who understand the extent of what happened with this 16-year-old girl. We're taking the calls right now on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. And yes, guess what is happening today, my people? We are live on YouTube. So, you already know what I'm about to say now. Call to action, my people. Let's get to it right now. In case you want to see OGO, I'm not pushing you to, but I would love to hear from you on our YouTube channel right now. That is on the Volt Express YouTube channel. We are live right now, and in case you want to catch a glimpse of what OGO looks like, you see me waving my hands to you and saying, welcome to the Volt Express YouTube channel. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? All right, network, we have gotten the Italy Dioco and we're ready to swing anyhow on your okay, just in case you choose to play with us roughly today. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Mimi from Eminem. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mimi. How you doing now?
fine now. I just I'm fine.
You this is what you're doing. You just the what's happening, baby girl. What's the shell? You know, I say Shella, you know, say you they always give me premium gist now, give me premium vibes. So how is it going? Yes,
There's nothing
now.
happening. Don't worry. It's still an open secret. When it becomes an open, you come and share the open.
Hey, Wachimo. Okay, till that day. Anyways, we're talking about the BETs and also incidents that happened very close to home in our very own city called Enugu, New Haven. So tell me, what do you think
Yeah.
about these things?
I had I when I tuned in, I had this guy, because she's just guy, and he was talking. He was saying a lot of things that actually make sense to me. Honestly, I think our system has failed us. Honestly, I don't know, but it's not like I know I'm nothing like nobody. Huh?
No repercussions or anything.
There was this story. I don't know. There was this story that was told about a lady that had this conversion shit and all those things, and she went to women, and she took the boy to water and all those things. If it's from outside the country, you know your child has to say, don't carry and go water. If the son like if like just feed the son. There's nothing there to say. But yeah. Ndị mmadụ na-ama na ihe ọ na-eme.
Then, Joe.
Assuming neighbors did not help, as in, I don't know how to say about assuming the neighbors did not help. This man that actually that young girl there.
On a baby out. That exactly. You understanding? You know, if neighbors didn't intercede.
She died, she'd be like, she might even lie and say, upon can't camera, this girl cannot help, so she's already there. And sometimes, and like Sylvester said, who is she going to talk to? Like, or maybe even like, alright, this is, I'm trying to be like realistic with this story right now.
Yeah.
Even if you want to, let me just say, the common, what would I say, security officer, you work to a neighboring leading chair and all those things, group and all those things. Because she's a young girl, they'll be like, and it is actually depressing, honestly.
Very.
People are doing these things over and over and over again, and they're getting away from it. Assuming if you go to one person, for example, like this woman now, if they use that example, others will need. You guys should, like, everyone should learn how to treat people equally. I don't even, like, treat people fair. Like, the rest of it, most of us, our country runs die. You're not going to even resurrect again. Like, you'll be doing something that you want to, you are doing something that is very, very inhumane. People that cannot even take me and trick somebody, carry, what do they call them? Kids to admit to. Use it, like, I can't marry the way I can't marry. You have every, even if the anger was there, you could have used your filters, you could have used, and your cane, because now, Ghana, I call the beginning again, like, all the human now. I don't even know what to say, but this is here. Hey, it's whatever we do, but
it can never be you.
But it can be anybody. It can be my sister. So,
right.
Like, that's like saying some people at maybe the family is not well to, so they're not taking the case seriously. And maybe she will fear the man not to and all those kinds of, there's a sense of aura like around her. So people are like sharing her. That's why people are becoming nonchalant. But if you come like in a building like this, now there's an apartment, and you see now going not an understanding person, or knowing people in a call on the normal human level, some people don't understand it that way. So people will be like, they used to like actually by any affair or any matter that is relating to this man. So that's why that's the scenario right there. Maybe avoiding the man now to come, but we should give them a sign of that kind of stuff. And that's so I don't know, maybe they will like up and come with a but they can't even tell that maybe that young girl dying lifeless here,
Yeah.
and the woman just balance, yeah.
Inke would say himself, what got me more upset about this story is that after everything that same evening, rumors have it allegedly that she sat on her balcony eating sprinkles. Like how unremorseful can you be, eh? That ihe game unye beggy. You don't even say, okay, let's rush this girl to the hospital.
Ask where the young baby was.
Yes, nothing like
They
that.
cared. Maybe, maybe let me just say the parents of the girl don't even call her. Like, we don't know that part of the story. And she is comfortably sitting in her house.
Yeah.
She doesn't really want to care, like, whether the girl has gone to a car, maybe she ran away from the house, or something has happened to her. That's to show you the level of wickedness people can be in this life. Swear God. To show you the level of, like, atrocities people can have in their heart.
I tell you.
Yeah, okay, make a like, I don't even know, they will end up with you, like, they have their own prison. It's their own level of wickedness is on a high state. This is a girl that helps you make your daily money. And then she comes back expecting to rest, even though you're not giving her that rest. Even if she does something very, very wrong, you don't have the right. You don't have that right to carry that and sit down on her head. You can give her
Absolutely.
other person. Okay, you tell her to pack her bags and go back to her parents' house. That's the least.
As simple as that.
Thank you. Take her back to her parents. If you can no longer tolerate her and her maybe her shenanigans or something like that. But that's what the story. The kind of story is that you are hitting this girl or you have hit her and you didn't even care to go and look for her. You know, now can you know yourself? Oh my God. So these are really, really wicked boy. I just pray God would like to get us in this country. Because I'm not going to feel like not very possible that day. She used okay, you know, but there's no parents, no what that would like send their child to the person that is wicked. They know that this person is wicked and they just send their child. Okay, so now, hey, look, I was going to say that. Someone I don't know, you can't 2 days 1 week have changed.
I tell you.
Don't come out. God. And the last thing is, nothing is being done about this. But I just hope that very soon the government agencies and all the security and human rights there. But this is very, very inhumane. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not happy about this because I'm just putting myself in that girl's shoes. And my God, like Sylvester said, over my year escalates to some of information and all those things.
Yeah.
It is very suspicious. The girl will lose confidence. The girl will lose everything. As if she will go back into her shell. I don't even know what to say because so much. My dear, let the government agency know what they will do about this thing. Because even if you walk into a police station right now, after getting our fuel, I don't have a motor, that you should wait first or you should deposit someone. Where are you going to even run first? My dear, that's not the issue, but I just pray that girl gets justice because the answer be there, whoever she is to her. It's very, 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 very wrong. And that's my own opinion, though.
That's a beautiful opinion as always, Mimi. You always come with the wisdom. You know, at some point we're going to start calling you Lolo Boo Wisdom Nishi. But then I think there's already somebody with that title. So we're just going to name you the wisest woman right here on Volt Express with that very lovely opinion. But then it shows how far we are with caring for each other as a community because to even have the audacity to hit somebody else's child without considering the actions and the possibility of the family of that girl retaliating. I mean, it just tells a lot about your character as a person. But anyways, we're taking more calls here on Volt Express. Hello, what's your name and what's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? All right, network seems to be disturbing our callers right now. Anyways, I see some amazing people on our YouTube live video in the name of Rachel Woga. Shout out to you, Rachel. I see your face show your shoe shine. I can't really see the face of the shoe right now, but I appreciate you for tuning in. And if you don't know, we are live right now on YouTube at Volt Express channel. You can tune in to catch all the glimpse of what's happening behind the scenes. And the person talking to you right now, I'm OGO, just in case you're hearing me for the first time across Enugu. And we're talking about the BET rundowns that happened last night, in LA. And of course, your favorite artists, rappers, and icons were available who gave brilliant performances, took away awards, were nominated as well. So, yes, my people, we're also talking about the inhumane treatment that was given to a 16-year-old girl by a guardian who was supposed to protect. When guardians refuse to assume the roles of protectors, I wonder what is left. Anyways, we're taking more calls here on Volt Express. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? All right, it's you who, my dear? Sorry, we've had a few callers.
My name is Purity.
All right, Purity, go ahead.
On the issue of the girl,
Yeah.
the 15-year-old girl,
Okay.
the auntie is like very, very wicked woman. Yes, she's a very wicked woman. And I'm so sad that the neighbors, at the end, they have to take her back to already.
Delta State, ụzọ eteka. Ụzọ adịkwanụ mma.
When of them have to volunteer take the girl into their shelter, at least the make sure that she sound just because the other one I said, I go there around there. Most of the day she goes back still and dry. And now what she deserves. Because I know that one day she will give birth and she will not try to lay hands on her or him or her. That's more of it. On our wala. She's not crazy. So for that, I think that she will succeed on this case. Because this is not only to that girl, it's just another. Human rights to depend on that thing. Because it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Even me too said, you want him to me on to them. I could then be plan with her with this push.
I tell you.
God, what you guys project for this one today,
It did big. It did big because a lot of people now don't they tend to they move anyhow. They feel like say, you know what, I fit to do this kind of thing to person picking and nothing will happen. But God sees all.
The only man, if God will shock to her, but if truly the police people or the human rights did not intercede in this thing, what the God of that girl will surely succeed.
The God of that girl will definitely fight for her. But while the God of the girl is fighting for her, us self, let us fight for her. Because there's only so much God can do. God said, heaven help those who help themselves, right? Now, let's help this young girl. I know she's probably not in town again, allegedly, but we can do something to make sure that this thing never repeats itself. That means when we see people being maltreated by whether it's aunties or uncles or the main thing is, as long as harm has been brought, there's a difference between Nipia and one Italy. Yes, I believe in sparing the rod and spoiling the child, right? But then I do not believe in the one Nigeji Akwodo Pure Madishi. I do not believe in. I'm not sorry about it at all. Now the question is, what if that girl had bled out? Like Mimi just said, that what if she had bled out on the floor?
If that woman says particular, let them take the case as if she's a man.
Exactly. And
another mindset for men. Let them take the woman as a man. They treat her fuck up because she's not supposed to go scot-free.
She's not. But in Mago society, and make her in such a way that that we can laugh it out and say, you know what, say child did not die now. Neighbor that that the woman will change. Hmm.
Because I cannot stay like this now. Yeah, so because of the came back to simple. What did you do? Give one. Go your way. If you want to spoil, you spoil. If you want to eat,
Exactly.
if you want to eat, highest, I warn you. You see the bad ones are doing. Respect it too. So be wise. Be wise. That we eat it like because 419, you know.
Exactly.
419 they are big. So I warn you. I give you decisions, moral lessons that will guide your life. Not if you were the highest, you were that. Which one? I cannot touch you. Is it a child? I'm questioning now. I don't know.
That's very good, period.
If you know their money, you never start.
I tell you, we've based everything so much on financial means. Like, okay, what are killing now? Go 16 years old.
If your papa be politician, your mama na accountant banker.
Imagine. And not be like this country been there in let's say 5 years ago. You know, we used to have so much conscience for one another. It's also what they call it, we're so united in some sense that when we hear that, okay, let's say my neighbor now maybe beats her child, I could definitely leave my house and say, neighbor biko me no wagi ebere biko no kwa wagi bo biko, you know, at least temper of anyway, people have their different ideas on what they call fear. To me, I would say they need to handle this thing properly because then she has done wrong. I don't see what you need to be afraid of. But under human rights made the woman interrogation. It's as simple as that. All right. But then in the old way, that woman have decided that, you know what, since the girl did not die now, and okay, now let me now give you one funny gist because I think I refuse to put this one to not invoke the anger of every single person. You know, the people decided to take this girl to the hospital and paid for her hospital bill, and that woman did not come out to at least ask after midnight, where is Nwabem? When they now finally told her that you're not even concerned and you're not, the girl, I think she was more, someone out there said that the woman was just eating and was asking if she does not want to come back and come I mean,
I know that people don't know what the year and at least I can take it like okay, it's serious, my mama. Because I could remember how the guy a dog that gave birth to me. If he the guy, if he the boy call him a kankita.
And then come kankita.
Yako makankita. Nandini have now any to go name
because Peter in the new heaven, no? Over new heaven in a moat,
I said, don't. Then they will be seeing the good ones as the evil ones. And I
Hey, why, Oma? Don't worry, you will get the local. At least with the outrage now that every single person is pouring out there, I'm sure that the right authorities who are supposed to look into it would look into it eventually.
Let them have a take.
We do. I really hope that the trip, you know, what's even sometimes worries me is that no may travel from Enugu to Warri in the night, you know. I can only pray that her safety was, of importance, that they made sure that she got into the right bus, because it's one thing to go bus, so it's another thing to make sure that the bus is not a one chance bus. Maki got from frying pan to fire, So we're hoping that we would hear good news, and I promise that I would be updating the community on that event. As long as I can get the correct information, you would be the first to know out there.
Hello. anyone. I beg, give a shout out to the Growth FM family and Mommy Radio.
Absolutely. I'm sure they can hear you very loud and clear right now, and happy to hear your voice. All right, my people, we're taking a very short but very long break because, this Oku now that we have just quoted is somehow backacering our body in so many ways that we cannot imagine. Because this is a child who is in question, who was maltreated badly, and, you know, children are dear to us no matter what the child does. It is still a child. I don't know this new idea that flies around. Every day new things are now after on TikTok and almost social media. Always the mad on water. Now, let me make this very, very clear to people who do not understand what a child means. A child is anybody who is still living under the protection of an adult, ages 15, as low as ages 15 till 986 5 4 3 2 1. That is a child. An adult, in true sense, what Western world now I say 18-year-old Golono. I say we're in Africa, we're in Nigeria. What's yes, we're now in Enugu, where every single person should look after each other. My people, boys, girls, mommies, daddies, a child is anybody below 17. It couldn't 15, 17. Once that child is able to understand and grasp the responsibilities that person owes themselves, then you can at least term them as an adolescent, not a full-grown adult. Because I want to mean, okay, geji pesto mota iji asu akpu kwuo nwa 16-year-old. Ụfọdụ nọ n'ogbe a na-ekiri ya ka amalife a na-eme n'ụwa. Now, I shouldn't even be using Igbo for this, explanation, but it needs to go deep into you to understand what it means. So please, we owe it to ourselves to know that some things are wrong. We cannot see a 16-year-old and address them as an adult, and we cannot see a 16-year-old and say, you know what, bruh, for crying out loud, yeah? Let's get our priorities straight. But anyways, they say some kids grow up faster than others. Either way, we owe it to ourselves to be responsible for people under our care. All right? I'm taking one more call here just before we get to the dance session, and we can relieve our anger on the dance floor and give us that amazing bedu of life that will restore the balances of happiness and take away the sadness in this topic. Hello, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, you.
Good afternoon, my brother. What's your name and where you're calling from?
This is Samuel from Uduma.
This who?
Samuel from Uduma.
Okay, Samuel from Uduma.
Yeah.
All right. Uduma where is that?
I know you asked. Uduma is in Anipo government of Enugu State.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the Volta Express, my brother. Are you new? Are you a new caller?
No, I'm not. I only forgot that what I call it before I call again. I still did before I call.
Oh.
Listen, just that sometimes some issues we need to talk about it, and then I just have to call and contact. I just have to say hi to the community.
All right, my brother. We are very much welcome. We're glad you're here. Tell us what you think.
Concerning, I just want to talk about the CEP Awards, and I want to talk about Kendrick Lamar and his winning an award as video director and the rest of them.
Yes, my brother. Go ahead.
You have to ask me about it. I mean, look at the way he has been putting work this year, the way his music and video has been like, he deserves it. So that is just it. I don't talk about that story because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to put my mouth on things. Like just carry my mouth for someone to I'm not to do that kind of thing.
Okay.
People should know how to treat children. It's sad how people treat children over here in Nigeria. I mean, it's a very bad experience. I can start telling you about my sister's son now. You will see a video album. It's the kind of treatment people, children go through because of they are not with their parents and the rest of them. Even though they are with their parents, maybe the parents with them, the name calling first now, something like, this is exactly great. the way people, their mothers call their names and the rest of them.
I
So
tell you.
I just want to appreciate Kendrick, and then I just want to say big up to him. And I want to say big up to you. You're really doing a nice job over there. It's not easy. I mean, I think like your voice and your way you cooperate, the way you always, cooperating with people, understanding, and you're such so much interactive. That's why I like listening to your program, man. Big up to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, bye.
All right. Eagle B. All right, my people. I'm, pressured to take one more call because this day is going so well, and with pressing issues at hand as well. Yeah. Just before we go into the dance floor, because I've seen a lot of people find it hard to find their dancing shoes. I can see to figure out where he threw the last dancing shoe he had on. Brad, don't worry, check that the chairs. All right, people, we are warmed up and we're ready to get jiggy. The amazing ladies are out here today looking amazing, and the men in the corner are also looking fantabulous. In the words of Mr. Macaroni, you are looking very cocastic and fantabulous. So yes, my people, you're amazing today, and I'm sure to give you the Bedu Wiggle Buzz brain entirely, because with all these gloomy stories and exciting stories as well, because our favorite artist won, just like my brother said, with Kendrick Lamar winning that award. It was one for everybody who supported the heights he has attained over the years and seeing the amount of work he has been putting in his craft. Anyways, we're counting down to the most eccentric dancehall party in the entire airwaves concerning Nigeria. Ain't nobody gonna party like us today. And you know why? It's a Tuesday. Who said it's only weekend we get to stretch our legs and dance like tomorrow no day? We can do it right here on Tuesday. So yes, my people, if you missed yesterday's dance off, today's one you don't want to miss, because we have artists like Virtuous Woman by Flavor, and we also have Baba Godo Pick Up by Adekule Gold. We have Joy by Aguero Banks featuring Wizard Chan. We have Nzaza by Ashake. We have amazing songs by Two Shots, legends in the game, titled In Case You Never Know, featuring Team Maya. Next, we'll have some exciting, groovy songs from our very own 50 Cent in the club. So yes, in case you want to party right and you want to have a feel of the kind of bedus we are bringing you, you don't hear 50 Cent now, your body done the sweetie, Abby. Okay, you naughty girl. All right, people, we have songs by Shaggy titled My Angel. We also have some amazing songs by Neo titled Busty Baby. Next, I'll be playing some Kongwaso Aju by Nice. And we have some amazing songs by Ajebo Hustlers featuring none other than Big Kala, Celine Dion, and amazing songs also by Ajebota featuring Wizboy titled Omo Ibo. All right, my people, we have this playlist ready to go, rock and rolling. And best believe that we are not going to party even when mama calls. We're not stopping this party for any reason, because now me be your DJ. I'm also your pilot one. I'm your DJ. I'm anything you want me to be, as long as it's good. I could even turn to Superman. But I'm okay with this jet that we are flying. Make it not be like, say, is a star, is a rain, is a this. Check in the sky, is Superman. Nah. When you just look in the sky, you're going to be seeing Volt Express jet flying across the intercontinental areas of Vibe. Every single one of us on board this plane is having an exciting time, and that's exactly what we're going to be feeling even at the end of the show, going into the next day, because we deserve it, right? So I'll be taking one more call just before we go into it. So get ready, warm yourselves up, because these songs you're going to be hearing, oh my God, she want it though. Why you want though? You're not a dollard. All right, my people, we'll take one more call, then we're going straight into it. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, how are you?
I'm not fine.
I beg, who is this? What's your name and where you calling from? Make I don't follow you straight my voice.
Hey, Dad.
I'm good. I'm doing wonderful. What's your name and where you calling from?
It's Chisom.
Is who?
Chisom.
All right, Chisom, where are you calling from? Peace, is that you? Okuna Fugo, please, I need people to let my daughter know that she cannot keep on pulling my legs like this.
They coming down. Oh.
I get ship kwa gawa worry o. Or the yes, so that girl gawa worry. Kije no dia. Yeah. Oh, just I'll ship you down to Delta State. I'll ship you down to Delta State.
Don't take me. I want to go to Canada. That's my own.
You want to go to Canada?
Yes.
You and this Canada, don't worry. This affirmation, you've been saying Canada way too many times, and I think it's going to happen for you very soon. You know, either to do your studies, do your masters, or maybe if you be just Oyibo man, we just see you on the internet, so like you. Don't go and twerk. Oh.
I want to marry. Yes, I want to marry a Canadian.
Wait, you get how you talk the Canadian now. You should say no be Canadian with the Abia State you want marry or Canadian. The one I know is Canadian, not Canadian. What the call and Mba. The first Ebere Agaga anywhere already, so you are going to Abia State to get your husband. Canadian.
No.
You are going to Abia State.
Okay, Canadian.
Please shout out to Abia people. You people are amazing. Don't mind me. Nothing's wrong with your states. Anyway, you know.
Thank you for your correction.
Okay. So, what do you have to tell us about the topics today?
Such is life, yeah.
Which one is what, babe? Mimi, I'll be sorry. Peace. Hold on. Such is life, as in how? What is this? Okay. Then tell us an elaborative comment now. Such is life is like, yeah, this guy in a super story.
People are wicked.
Okay. All right. People are wicked. That's it?
No one, she's heartless. That's what I mean.
Okay. All right. That's as far as you're going to go with that one, Abby. You don't want to stress yourself too much on that topic.
You don't have for me to express my because, like, I'm very, very angry at that woman said. She don't even deserve to live at all.
Okay. She didn't deserve to live. That's a very far stretched, but I think with time she would need to pay for the crimes she has caused to a young girl at that age, and I'm glad that at least you understand that it's not right, because I won't let anything or any of that happen to my daughter as well. You get me?
Okay. Well, that was I don't know that she will have any sympathy or what. I don't even know that. She don't have she don't have any feeling for human being at all. Because that was the reason she just did it, and she don't even care about what people will say or whatever. Even the girl, even though the girl dies, she don't even have business. Even though that was no. She deserves, like, the reason why she did that nonsense is because she's at a new heaven. I think she did that nonsense in Ababa or Obiago. Like,
wait. There's this impression going around that in the new heaven are soft people. Please.
You don't want to know it too much. You can do on a freezer.
Jesus Christ.
They are too cool enough. I'm just saying, let me just say, I think they do it in this movie. I think she's not in this one. They will beat out. But everyone will go on Ababa or Obiago. Like,
well, I don't even know how to defend my new heaven right now, But then to say that the entire new heaven Joey is stretching, because we actually, well, in short, you're right. There's nothing to say, because it was totally wrong to allow her to continue to eat her sprinkles and no reactions and stuff like that. All right, so what kind of song would you like to listen to this morning, this afternoon, that will boost your mood?
Play for me any good song that you like, any song by Kiss Daniel, any good song, any song by taking I don't have a choice now because I'm embittered and I won't enjoy at all. If any
It is bitter, he won't joy at all. Only you, eh?
I won't enjoy. Remember to play my song. Happiness is free. Oh?
All right, I'll play you Happiness is Free as soon as we go on that dance session. I swear. Um, Peace, you're a very, very funny person. But anyways, I hope you can find I hope you can genuinely find joy in this song I'll be playing you because it's a bright day, Don't let other people's unhappiness get to you. It's a touching story what has happened. And yeah, you're right to be outraged, but please have joy again, have joy again. At least if you don't want to have joy for any other person, have joy for the sake of both Express and for your father. Small now, gray hair go begin come out for my hair. So yes, try find joy. Make I know say hair. You understand? Anyways, well, going right to it, ladies and gentlemen, and we've had our fill of the topics right here, and we're still going to be talking about more of it as soon as we come back because the fun doesn't stop on the dance floor. It also doesn't stop when we come back. It stops when we start waving bye bye yo to the love of our lives and every single one of you out there who are special to the Volt Express community, and every one of you out there who also know that you need to treat children with tenderness. In short, treat everybody with tenderness. What's this thing about just a certain type of human being? Treat men with kindness, or treat women with kindness, or treat children with more kindness and tenderness. In short, treat them with maximum love. Come on, bro, Anuman kind of ever beacon. So please, okay? Let's all do our own bits. And the impression that you even is on a Joey area zone. Come on, guys. Come on. Eh? Maybe we handle things differently on that side of town, and other people handle things differently on that side of town. But in all, I would like to say that what is wrong. You're right. You get me? And I believe that the rights authorities will be handling this issue appropriately and making sure that woman understands that she cannot just get away with things like that. Okay? So yes, I'll do my bit to get you all informed, keep you all informed, and let you all know what is happening. But while we're doing that as well, while I'm gathering that intel on my own end, I want you to have an amazing dance session right now, right here with DJ OGO. And as soon as we come back, your pilot one now. That is why I go change clothes from a DJ to your pilot one again. Make this plane crash. Make this plane no crash. All right. So yes, you're in safe hands. And if you're on YouTube right now and you're listening to my voice, mwah, I love you. And I'll see you on the dance floor because y'all make Volta Express bloom like it's doing right now. So do not be afraid to get your dancing shoes dirty, to get your dancing dress dirty. I wear washing machine by the corner. So you can put your dancing attire inside the washing machine and get it properly dry cleaned. All right, boys and girls, let's party with Kiss Daniel kicking us off on the right way with Boys Are Badu. Boys are not so badu, but that's what Kiss Daniel is saying, so we're going with it right now on Volt Express. Hey, what's going on, my people? We are turned up to the max. You know now, big energy, big vibes, massive countdowns on the hottest playlist around town. All right. Hey. Let's go. Rachel Woga, good afternoon to you as well. So good to have you here with us. Hey. I'm tired. Man.
na Juma is that's a Mano kita kana wa ya na Juma is that's a house and no heavy can't do no heavy like Bokadi. So the woman has some to qua more cadavre. So he came out of cadavre, he just called me now. So since I had a warrior, I had an identity for house and Ketana Kona more cadavre, Silas and can't cause more. Na check the double on the road, and why on the road.
Hi, Ibokwe Favor. How you doing now? Welcome to the party jam. Oh. We just did, you know as it be now. Vibing to the most amazing songs out there. We're playing you some My Angel by Shaggy. All right, and if you're loving what you're hearing right now, for those of you already streaming, uh, smash that like button. And as always, don't be a stranger. All right, to Vote Express. Leave a comment and let us know how you're feeling across Enugu, across Nigeria, or wherever you might be texting from right now. Mwah. Um. All right. I said Ibokwe Favor now. Hi, Favor from Transikulu. I pronounced your name so well, but if I didn't, I apologize. All right. Welcome to the party, behind the scenes of what's happening right here. Mwah. We missed you as well, oh. We missed you as well, and we're happy that you can join us on the, live segments. And I hope you're dancing to the tunes that we have playing right now. We have some very lovely tunes by Flies, featuring Neo, titled "Bossy Baby." So buzz that move right now on the dance floor. And let us know what you're feeling today. Smash that like button as well to let us know that you're loving the vibe we're offering you right now. Maximum energy, turn it up to the max. All right. I'm sure most of us enjoyed that dance session we had, full of energy. Wow. And why do I feel like I heard new dancers cheering along the old dancers and saying, "Oh my girl, you sabi do this dance, oh eh." Well, I don't know what you women were shouting, but I gotta keep it real. The dance steps I saw, y'all were electric. You lit this place up, bro. Y'all lit this place up, girl. And I can tell you for one thing that is certain, I never see any person wey party like how una dey party for this Vote Express. So una sabi this thing. My guy chop knuckle, you sef you try. They see you just dey fix your trouser, dey try do makosa on top. Which one be that sef wey una dey do makosa on top? Una too much, oh. Una sabi do this thing though. You dey do makosa dance on top in the club by 50 cents. Wahala for you. All right, my people. You know this is the hour where we're as descending, and as time goes by, we would have to start waving hands in the air. But before we reset, yeah, I want to know what kind of delicious food would you recommend to have this afternoon? Because I'm sure most of us this morning had dioko, right? If not, what kicked off your day? And later, what's that lunch you never skip? I want to know right now, just before we land, to keep me in the right energy. Also, now make we fit drive energy from the food as we dey give una bedu. Make we also know if na jollof rice or that very hot egusi, or like someone there to me got that very lovely rice and stew that when you eat it, it's just like heaven. All right, people, now maximum energy. So let's know what kind of meal is good for a Tuesday afternoon such as this. And before you say abacha, please also tell me where to get a good abacha, because abacha gola go. All right. So if in case you don't know it, I'm a proper foodie. I'm an advocate for eat good food. Make you no go faint for road. All right. So yeah. So as I'm promoting good things and qualities in society, I'm also promoting Biko Dichukwa na Afo. Eat good food. Do not go and laola in your job and tell your boss that it is OGO that advised you to dance like your life depends on it. Ije happens you do not now eat the food that matters to your system. Likwen nini biko kwa, I am asking you very politely. Eat oh ha. You say you don't want to eat because you are feeling somehow, you are bored, you are this. And if you're also Piagi Italy, you call me and tell me, oh Gio, you advised me to eat and I did not eat, I will not listen to you. This my inti is for only things that will make me feel happy. All right, and that is all the voices I've heard today that are exhilarating, that have the sweetest tones, especially from the girls out there who gave their opinions concerning the 16-year-old. It's good to witness that women are standing up against this ill done by another woman to a young woman as well, because very soon that 16-year-old girl will grow up and will no longer be a girl. She'll become a woman. Also, for the guys out there who had their opinions and those who decided to be conservatives towards this topic, I see you now. Keep sitting on the fence, no, and on that fence very perfectly before you dapple. You understand? Sit down there and do not give your own opinion when other beautiful people are calling in on Vote Express. Anyway, I forgive you. Anyways, we are full of vibes right now, and it's unimaginable the kind of feeling we're having right now, because if I begin to we might just stay here and talk out for a very long time. So yes, my people, we're uncovering other hidden stories in Nigeria today on June 10th, So today's quiet scandal: an 18-year-old Uniport student crowned winner of a Christian reality show. Great uplift in education and faith. Insurgents hand in Sokoto. Small blast here and there. 7 were killed. Major security concern though. These are things happening in Nigeria that you do not know. Anyways, it is my duty to let you all know the things that you might have overwhelmed us. So, Ezambo, Enugu Abakaliki Road, blockades, shops and cars were burnt by gunmen. So please be careful out there when you're driving, especially late at night. We don't want anything to happen to you. Your security is my priority. So yes, please be safe wherever you are, and let us know, or let someone close to you always know where you're going, so that you are safe, and we make sure that you're also in health and in strong mind. All right. So I'm also going to be waving to the business owners out there, a business making major kobo while everyone keeps quiet. I want to know what kind of businesses out there would be profitable in this month of June that we could involve in that will make us profit at the end of the year 2025. But tomorrow we'll be taking all your answers, or you could go on our Facebook and leave a comment there on Volt 104.3 FM. That is our Facebook page where you can drop your comments on businesses that can be profitable to us as a community that would yield us profits before the year ends. Let us know concrete plans, all right? So if you have a good plan, a good business, an option, and you're looking for investors, today is that day. You need to leave your comments on Facebook so that we can engage ourselves in upward growth. All right? So let's know right here. Numbers to dial or to send your messages to regarding these topics are 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 015 570 8347. Anyways, Enugu, we went from Hollywood's glow to Enugu's grit, from the beats to bullets, from Opa to Echo Biz, all within 3 hours. Vote for your favorite segments right now on Facebook on Volt 104.3 FM. Was it the BET Heat? Was it the child abuse story? Or hidden Nigeria truths? Or secret business ideas? Text 124 to 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570-8347. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll be reading through all those amazing texts from all you amazing people. Trust me, right? So your homework is to act, share, and vote. This city doesn't change by whispering. It changes by voting up, right? I'm OGO, your pilot one. Thanking you for riding with me until next time. Stay charged, stay woke, stay you, stay amazing. All right? It's hard to be a good person in today's world, but yes, try and be a good person. I did not say be a nice person. Niceness, bakwako, in the name of Jesus. But I want you to be a good person. Spread love, spread kindness. Let your neighbors know that, I see you like you see me. But if your neighbor wants to let's get apple, please let's see how the apple with Ofe Egusi. Yeah, buibu. You understand me? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we had a blast today, and I'm so glad I could turn up with you guys. But stay tuned for more segments here on Volt 104.3 FM. Love you. Till next time.
You're taking the news from here.
Please reduce that.
Yes. Raise that feedback. Raise that feedback. There's a reason for that feedback. Raise it so that when you're going on here, I can tell myself to go off